Michael Peter Bulzeri, born October 16, 1962, and obviously commonly known as Flea, a founding member and bass player of the massively popular Red Hot Chili Peppers, has been one of the most notable bass players of the last 3 decades. He's played and collaborated with artists such as Jane's Addiction, the Mars Volta, Alanis Morissette, and Johnny Cash, just to name a few, and he's famous for really incorporating elements of funk, slap, punk and rock into his bass lines. In this video, you're going to be checking out the 3 times that Flea went beast mode. Hey, it's Scotty Ryan here from scotsbasslessons.com, helping you take your bass playing to the next level. And on this channel, we focus on one thing and one thing only. We focus on bass. We do YouTube tutorials, we talk about bass gear and everything in between. So if you are new here, go ahead and slap that subscribe button down below and I will send you some virtual bass love or something. So first of all, I want to show you the first ever video clip I saw of Flea when I was a kid. I think I was maybe like 14 or 15 years old at the time. And up until that point, I was busy listening to, I don't know, like Nevermind or In Utero or something like that, when suddenly a friend of mine played me this and my mind was blown. Just check this out. So good. Now instead of breaking all of that down, because Flea's he's just jamming there, there's nothing, it's not something he's specifically learned, what I thought I'd do is create a cool little exercise for you guys so you can get the exercise down and it will give you the ability to play that kind of thing. Before we even get into the exercise, the key here is to get that seesaw in together. It's so much of that. Where it's thumb on the down, and when the thumb comes back up, it actually pulls the actual, that's where the pop happens, and it's that seesaw in motion like that, right? It's all coming from here as well. A lot of it comes from the forearm, almost like grabbing a doorknob and turning it like that, so you get this. So you've got to get that down to be able to get that kind of snappiness happening. Now, let me play this cool little riff that I've worked out, and then I'll break it down a little more so you can get it into your playing. Ooh, and we've got the tab and notation for you on the bottom of the screen, and we've also created a download as well, which you can find in the description, so you don't need to keep on rewinding the video. And trying to see, the tab or the notation or anything like that. So grab that download as well. Okay, so that sounds quite frenetic and it's not all that bad. Again, get that seesaw motion down before. Need to get that down, and then there's just a few other little elements that you need to get down. One would be this, that hammer on there. That's when you play one note and hammer on the next. So you can hear it all the way through. So let me play that little riff just at a reduced tempo so you can see in all of the nooks and crannies. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so next up is a clip taken from Flea's bass tutorial video that was filmed back in 1993 for Starlix. Can anybody remember Starlix? Give me a shout in the comments if you guys can remember Starlix. Back in the old days of VHS, right? Okay, now without further ado, let's do it. Oh, I love that bit. Now this let's just focus on the slap bit to start with, right? So the whole thing, Flea's tuned down half a step. So his low E string is E flat, his A string is A flat. So let's just rejig everything back to standard tuning, okay? That slap riff that we was playing. It's really great because it's the opposite of what he was doing earlier. It's the opposite of that. You know, it's just, that's why I really love it. So, and all the way, it's really not using that much thumb either. It's all pop. Check it out. Now that other bit where he's going, it's over like an E flat 7. So let's just bring it up to concert again, or to, you know, standard tuning. Okay, now what's really interesting here is that Flea's using this kind of like blues, I suppose like a blues trick, as it were. Trick's probably the wrong terminology, but what you do is when you get a dominant chord like this, okay, like generally you can play a minor pentatonic over there. That thing that everybody does, right? But the cool thing is, if you rock back and forward between the major third and the minor third, it gives it even more blues. Super cool. Now, last but certainly not least is this really fantastic live clip of Flea just breaking out and doing some cool stuff. It's actually the intro to a track. It's obviously live as well. And there's one particular bit in this that I really, really love, but we'll get into that once you've checked it out. Let me play this for you. So all of this is really cool because for me, like, I think that like a lot of the rock guys, which Flea is, you know, he's a funk, but he's a rock guy as well. They use a lot of pentatonic. We're in the key of E here. So generally, these guys will go for a, you know, that kind of blues scale when they're you know, improvising. But what Flea's doing here is he's actually using a natural minor scale, which gives it a completely different. Okay, gives it a completely different feel. So if a natural minor, if you don't know a natural minor, it's just root, second, minor third, fourth, fifth, flat 6, flat 7, and then that octave. Okay. Cool. Now there's another bit that he does here that's really wicked. Just check it out. Now that for me is the best bit, one of the best bits of this solo is a. So if we're in this E minor here, okay, it's just, that's where he starts there. And he's using these shapes to move throughout over the fingerboard. It's almost just like guitar chords, but because it's not this, it just sounds really cool. Mixed in obviously with that natural minor as well. And then he does this really cool arpeggiated thing as well. Check this out. So let's check that out. This is just, you know, you've got the E here, it's just. Okay, so it's just the natural minor again. There's the E minor arpeggio, but this little bad boy in there, the flat 6, and then that flat 7 there. Super cool. Now, if you enjoyed the content in this video, make sure that you slap that like button down below. And also go check out scottsbasslessons.com as well. That's what we do here at Scott's Bass Lessons. We've got the ultimate online learning platform for players just like you. Players just like you. Got no idea. And also make sure that you download all of the notation for the stuff I've been playing as well. We put a cool workbook together for this lesson with all of the little bits that you're going to want to see, so you don't have to rewind the video back and forward. The link for that download will be down in the description below. And with that said, take it easy, and I will see you in the shed.